Oh boy, it has been like ages since I have made another analysis video, and they seem to be very interesting to make. So, here's another one. If you watch Caillou and stuff, and you've probably made it to the very end of Season 2, and if you were attentive, then you may have noticed this one quote that Xava said.
Hey, yeah, check out this new series I'm making. It may come out. Heh.
So you're probably questioning, what the heck are you talking about? Well, I'm talking about Xava's very cool own series called The Misadventures of Xava. It is, well, there's only one episode right now, but there's bound to be more. After watching it, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do an analysis on it. Before the series came out, Xava has done quite a lot of spoilers on it, bragging about his drawing skills and the comments and other stuff. He's quite prideful of his own creation, and there would be no denying that, which is the exact reason to why this video exists. Yay! Okay, first let's do a recap on the quote-unquote pilot, which doesn't meet the requirements of an actual pilot episode, but anyways, yeah. So basically, it goes like this. Apparently this guy with sunglasses is minding his own business until Xava comes in and snipes him. Optic Phantom and Nub come in and tries to stop Xava from killing the sunglasses guy. The three get into a fight, then two people who are not named are seen sitting in a truck. Their names are not revealed, so I'm just gonna name them the two peeps in a truck. They actually do have names seen on the website, but let's be honest here, hardly anybody visits the site. Okay, anyways, so Xava's telling the two peeps in a truck that he's okay, and then Optic Phantom appears in a helicopter. Xava then grapples onto a roof and calls in his robot plane Ironheart, and she flies down and the helicopter randomly goes on fire. Helicopter goes boom boom, then Ironheart gets zapped and Optic Phantom loads an RPG, but Ironheart makes a shield. Ironheart then gives up fighting Optic Phantom and Nub, and proceeds to go after some car. Ironheart kills a few people on bikes and Xava fails to kill Nub because he too had a shield. Xava then leaves the two and tries to get the targeted car, only for it to be flipped. Nub and Phantom somehow come through a portal, and Nub tries to stop Xava, but it's too late. And the car blows up. Xava then leaves the scene, in the post-credit scene, you see a highlighter cross out a very cursive writing with extra curvy cursiveness sentence. So, the story and plot. Now, the story doesn't play out very well because it lacks many introductions. The plot of the video is fine, but a bit more explanation is needed. For example, who was the sunglasses guy? What did he do to get killed? I guess answering these questions in a future episode is fine and all, but wouldn't be so hypeful. There's still a lot of things that should be explained beforehand. There are also a lot of other plot errors that would require an immediate answer to what happens, like Optic Phantom getting a helicopter. Where did he get it? How did he get it so quickly? Also, Nub needing to use a portal to travel that short distance is not needed at all. Not only that, but Xava and Ironheart retreating is also very weird and awkward. Did they just give up on Nub? Did they think that Nub's own shield is permanent? The lack of explanation ruins the plot by a whole. I guess a fight scene is already enough to make it entertaining, but granted, the whole thing doesn't play out really well. Now for the character. The main protagonist of the series, known as Xava, doesn't seem to have much character at all. He seems to be this weird assassin guy who just kills people around. I suppose he is a savage based on his escape, but there really is not much dissecting on him because all we know about him so far is that he killed a guy with sunglasses and his allies are just two peeps sitting in a truck and a robot plane with feet. Now, a disclaimer is that Xava and Nub are supposed to be friends. Of course, as stated by the official Lord of the CP Universe guide, Xava's series happened before Caillou and stuff, so Nub and Xava fighting is technically how they met, before their friendship started. The more you look at it, the more it's like Xava had more character development in Caillou. The time he got pissed at his octopus counterpart for having his 41 subscriber play button. Well, that was a joke, but still. Wow, I actually must admit though, Xava hardly had any character development. But do keep in mind that Xava is a recurring character instead of the protagonist, so therefore it's less of a problem in Caillou and stuff. Then there's Nub. Yeah, that is a weird depiction right there. Oh, it gets even worse when Noob is there. In fact, why are their heads different? There's quite a few inaccuracies between Noob and Nub, apart from their very, distinctive designs. Nub is seen as rather underpowered, and I guess that's fine and all, maybe. Now you could say it is a taste of my own medicine, as I have done the same to how I pictured Weird Guy and Xava. I'd say they're accurate. I mean, at the time Season 2 Episode 10 came out, Oliver didn't even write Xava's bio. In fact, the Universe Guide came after Episode 10's release. Caillou did come first, so I had to technically do a filler character trait beforehand by judging on my past experiences with Oliver, and that was why he screams Fortnite in the episode. Yeah. Anyways, Nub is rather unlawful, so why would he save a limo with a guy with sunglasses in it? It's not even his universe, so he shouldn't really interfere much when you think about it. Also, Nub would have easily eliminated Ironheart because Nub knows magic, and there is proof for that as seen in the Caillou Stuff Season 2 premiere. I suppose if Nub used his full power, it would weaken him severely, similar to why Weird Guy wouldn't destroy Normal Guy upon first meet. Because using maximum force can take a toll on yourself too. Heck, Normal Guy could have easily defeated that multi-purpose plane anyways in one shot. Noob, on the other hand, while a nice addition and Easter egg, doesn't do much in the episode at all. In places where he appears in, he makes himself rather useful or funny. He honestly should have been cut from the pilot, because he just does nothing in general. Now, for the audio, if I'm being completely honest here, the audio is, well, not the best. I guess the voice acting is okay. I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn here, but I'd say I do better. I understand the voice you have is the voice you have, and you should never change it. The voice changers you find are real bad now, to be fair. I don't do voice changers. I actually do all the high-pitched voices myself, which is very annoying, to be honest, for some people. I won't complain about how he voices Nub, because to be fair, I don't think I did a good job voicing Xava and Weird Guy. The sounds effects are not so bad either, but are also fairly cheap when you think about it. Using a Nerf gun to load is real cheap. I mean, if you wanted gun sounds, use the Surviv fandom. The Rick and Morty portal sound was also slightly off sync too, and it is quite obvious that Nub's portal gun isn't like that, or doesn't make that sound. Technically, Xava could have just recorded my audio to help himself out. I wouldn't be mad at it, to be honest, as long as he just credits me or just create your own sound effects. It's not too hard. So for art and animation, now I can't deny that Xava's character designs are bad. In fact, they are pretty good. You notice the level of detail put into even the littlest things on the characters, and the robot plane itself. However, it seems like the character designs is all that Xava cared about, or focused on really, because you look at the background and you see like absolutely nothing, just gray rectangles, maybe a few additions, but that's about it. Basically, all character designs you see in the episode is quite overdone in a way. For example, Xava has 2 different eye colors. Why does Xava need a hood and a mask? I guess this is forgivable because it happens before Caillou, but not too needed. I guess the hood can stay, but the mask is less favorable. Ironheart has a lot of detail, like many vents, lines, complexity in the frame. It all seems like a lot. The 2 peeps in the truck are decent and all, but I feel like some elements should be removed to save time. Overall, this video was not intended to harm Xava's reputation in any way. I hope it was obvious, because you're just raising... how do I say this? But overall, though, it's a message to tell him, don't be so prideful, because you're just raising Weird Guy, and my expectations bar is too high. To the point where we will see this as, well, not our expectations. Overall, the pilot isn't so bad. I actually saw most drawing effects as clever, better than what I can do, to be honest. But please, next time, make your story more clear. Give your animation a good watch before rendering it, because most of these mistakes were seen on the first watch. Get better at voice acting, yeah. I would give this episode a good 5.5 out of 10, because I cannot deny your drawing is good. The effects are good. It wasn't really funny, but I can tell that wasn't your intention. For a series that is supposed to be serious, I would recommend improving viewing experience, like make the FPS faster, inform people beforehand, and get better at introducing, and find better sounds. I also do plan to do an analysis on Weird Guy's novel called No Happy Endings. Well, maybe anyways. Maybe I'll do one on Caillou Stuff too. But for now, bye.